Welcome to Barbie's Bitch House. Last time, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we're on chapter 6 this time. And it says Jerri, it's called Jerri Forsyth, 72 the Avenue, right?
72 the Avenue, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Jerri Forsyth herself on Bill's cock. And, you know she wants to fuck Bill. Anyway,
She does.
Bill was whistling merrily as he pushed the doorbell of Miss Forsyth's home. It was early Saturday afternoon. Asinara and Caesar had performed far better than he could have hoped in their first week as full-time employees. To make things even sweeter, Dr. Studd had gone off to a medical conference in the States for 2 weeks, which meant he was once again his own master. More or less, the icing on the cake was that the father's permanent Brazilian girlfriend, as he now saw, Carmen Maria, had flown back to Sao Paulo on some urgent family religious business.
Ultimate religious business?
Family religious business.
Well, that means.
Urgent. So good. So that was good too. Jerri, as she liked to be called when not on charity duties, Forsyth had specifically asked Bill to make her his last delivery as she wanted some education on the very expensive champagne he was delivering to her. He'd quickly agreed, as 12 bottles of the stuff was worth well over 3,000 pounds and he didn't want any returns. I swear to God, if they put wine in her pussy, I'm gonna fucking throw up.
She's gonna like squeeze the bottle with her pussy and make the cork pop out.
Jerri opened the door dressed only in a very petite black thong, which Bill had personally delivered but not fitted just the past week. I just spit, sorry. Hey.
I think her vagina is about to spit here in a minute.
Hey, he said, taking the situation in a wide-eyed glance. Wow, that thong looks great on you, Miss Forsyth. Certainly lets your bare tits sparkle.
Sparkle? What is this, Polly Pocket?
I'm thinking of My Little Pony, but it's not Twilight Sparkle, it's Bare Tits Sparkle. Bare Tits Sparkle.
Titty Sparkle. Tit Light Sparkle.
Ha, Bill, you're just being polite. Besides, it's the weekend and we're tasting some fabulous champers for my next big event.
Champers.
Remember, you have to call me Jerri at the weekends. Who the
What's she gonna call at work? Cunt burger?
Yeah, what? She wants to be called Jerri. Is that not her fucking name?
You have to call me by my name here instead of cunt at work.
Yes, we are, replied Bill. So Jerri it is. He put down the 2 cases of wine and shut the door behind him. Okay, Jerri, where are we sampling this stuff? If her name is not Jerri, what the fuck is? Because imagine it's like Jennifer. But she's like, call me Jerri because I'm a...
Jerrifer.
Okay. Follow me through the garden, Bill. It's a lovely afternoon, and what better place than to drink champagne? With that, she swung her naked tits around. Me when I take off a bra when I get home.
It's gonna slap him in the face like, bitch slap him.
I have done that.
The tits are gonna bitch slap him.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. She swung her naked tits around, shook her very tight ass, and walked through to the garden. As gardens go, it was beautiful. I don't think they're talking about gardens.
I was about to say that!
But not totally private, as the high mansion blocks surround them had expensive views in their balconies. She's in a mansion? Isn't she a...
What a bitch. I already hate her.
Well, isn't she like the owner of the place they go to drink at, or is she just walking there?
I have no idea.
Is she Mrs. Forsyth, not Miss Forsyth?
I have no idea anymore.
I'm confused.
I don't know what's happening.
Is she married? Anyway, because I don't know. I would think a bartender can't make that much to have a mansion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
I thought the bartender was Janice. Bartender's Janice.
I thought Jerri was the bartender.
No.
Wasn't she serving them drinks just now?
That was Janice.
So who's Jerri then?
She was another bitch we met in book 1 and we laughed at her name. That's all I remember.
Okay, I don't know. Anyway, Jerri, is this private enough for you? I mean, you're virtually naked, and the neighbors could see you if they wanted to. Doesn't matter, Bill. They know what I'm like and what I get up to. Besides, they've seen it all before.
I thought she was going to say, they know what I'm packing.
It'll just make them jealous to see a young man like you with me. How fucking old is she? She laughed and did a turn again, flaunting her sexy body. So, Bill continued, this is how you get that wonderful tan. I've always wondered if it was fake or real. Now I know. This bitch just be naked laying out in her garden with her full garden out.
She's like, fuck, a worm slithered. I don't ever want to say that again.
Shut up. Don't even finish what you're saying.
She probably finished.
You know what I really hate? Fake tans.
When I went, I agree with you so bad that I started stuttering. With prom, whenever I went to high school and there was a prom, there was like a
They always get spray tans.
And they look like burnt chicken nuggets.
Okay, there's two reasons that I don't, anyway. I don't like the spray tan because you look like a fucking Oompa Loompa. Because sometimes they do it way too dark and then you just look like an Oompa Loompa the entire time.
It's always the white girls that probably say that word
right?
too.
And I wouldn't mind a tan, but it's like they don't get just a tan. They get a prom tan, which is like an orange fucking, I don't even get it.
It's disgusting.
Like, why the fuck do you want to look orange? I know you're pasty as shit, but like...
We know you're
do you
a
want to look
pasty
good
bitch.
or do you want to look like an Oompa Loompa? And so, and I mean, I know they say like it'll like, get better as time goes on, but there was a girl in my class, hers was bad. And a few others were bad too.
Okay, so there was like a tan or something.
Yeah, there was like a tan.
Wonderful tan.
I hate the tan.
The wonderful tan.
Okay. I don't like fake tans, okay?
Yeah, no.
I just don't.
They're ugly.
The prom tan, disgusting.
Disgusting.
Okay, Bill, everything's the real deal with me, so put 4 bottles in the rapid freeze, and whilst we're waiting, you can give me a massage with those new oils you delivered last week. Jerri pointed out some bottles on the garden table, pulled off her thong, and threw it over a shrub.
Oh, that shrub's gonna die.
It's gonna get HIV.
It's gonna just start melting.
She unashamedly stretched out tits stretched out tits down on a composite rattan recliner.
That composite rattan decliner is gonna melt.
And waited for Bill to go to work. Just stretched out tits. I'm thinking of like a fucking slime video where they stretch out the slime, but it's a titty.
It's like a stress ball.
Yeah.
It's like... I can't with that.
Anyway. Like stretches it out like it's taffy anyway.
She's like, Bill, take a bite.
That morning back at it just skips from that.
What
anyway.
the fuck?
That morning back at the department, or depot, Asanara had a quick peep at Bill's route for the short working Saturday. It says had. She was only interested in his last delivery. Sorry, it's cutting off the word. That one was what her mama had instructed her to investigate.
Her mama?
She quickly memorized the name and address and drove off on her own deliveries. When she finished, she parked up and went behind the living quarters where she left another gift for her mama.
It's a bomb, isn't it?
It's a fucking bomb. It was a small motor scooter, and it gave her freedom to explore the metropolis of London. Caesar had asked for a pair of Gucci shoes, which, to be honest, were around the same cost, but it was obvious he wasn't going to explore London in them, just the girls. 20 minutes later, Asanara parked up beside Bill's delivery van. The beauty of the scooter was you didn't need to find a proper place to park. Just make sure it was immobilized so no one could steal it on a whim. She popped her helmet into the...
I was going to say she popped her pussy.
I'm imagining...
In the middle of her mission, popping her pussy.
No, I'm imagining now that you said that. She's driving on that little scooter and it's just like...
No, because when I first heard the term popping your pussy, I literally thought it was like when you put your finger in your mouth and you go...
Ew! That sounds like that would fucking hurt.
So I thought that was what you did with your vagina. You just grab the lip and pull it back and it pops. Like... That's what I thought it was. And I was like, oh, and I was like, oh, it means dancing.
I can't say anything. When I heard what a BJ was, for the first time I thought it was like you blow into it like a balloon.
Why were we so dumb?
I was like 10.
I was too. But now we know all about sex. Unfortunately, from this book.
Unfortunately. Not from this book, but it went off to find no 72 5 minutes later.
What?
She locked it and went off to find, I think it's number. It just doesn't have the little thing next to it.
Oh.
So it just says no. I think it's supposed to be number.
Yeah, number.
It's supposed to have a little dot, I think. Anyway, 72 5 minutes later, she was outside the imposing semi-detached house in looking for a way in. She sighed deeply. She wasn't cut out to be a James Bond type person, and she really, really liked Bill. It was just her mama's fetishes.
That's fucking sick. That is fucking disgusting.
You had to do what she demanded, or face a rough time, and sometimes Asanara knew her to be truly a real badass. Anyway, I'm confused. I don't know why she brought up fetish.
Wait a fucking minute. I feel like I know what's happening. I feel like it cut away from that scene so we can see what's happening through Asanara's perspective. I think that's what's happening.
Well, I know, but why did she say it was just her mama's fetishes?
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Why do you know your mom's fetishes?
Why did she say that? I don't feel... I think she... Because it sounds like what she says is that her mom doesn't want her to, like, mess up, and so it's like she'll beat your ass if you mess it up, right? Mm-hmm. But why the hell would she bring fetishes into that?
Yeah, no, that's weird.
Anyway, besides, she'd gotten her scooter that was at least worth some detective work on Bill and probably his father in the very near future. Her answer came in a flash. Just walk down the side alley. If a door was locked, she was able to jump over it, and that was what she did. Inside the small garden, she stopped and peeped out from behind an olive tree. She caught her breath. Bill was there, naked, giving a dark-haired beauty a massage.
A massage?
No, masseuse. That's masseuse.
What the fuck?
That is a masseuse.
A masseuse.
The woman, because she no longer had the physique of a girl, looked to be about 39 years old and very fit. Bill was presently massaging her impressive breast and giving particular attention to her heavily extended nipples with his nimble thumbs.
So this is becoming a slime video.
How fucking long are these bitches' nipples? I can't, every time it says extended, I think of like a fucking yardstick. I think of a nipple going on like...
It's like a grain of rice, but bigger. So not a grain of rice at all.
Asanara pulled her phone out and started taking some zoom shots of the naked couple. She looked around and saw the couple of balconies which overlooked the garden. There were 1 or 2 people on each of them drinking wine in the golden sunshine and watching the goings-on in the garden.
What the
of
fuck?
Number 72. That's a fetish for sure. Like, yeah,
watching people have sex?
Yeah. She felt ashamed for Bill. Surely this was a trap. Surely he was unaware of these voyeurs. Her defensive instincts took hold of her, and she zoomed in on the onlookers, shooting their distinctive faces as she did. Mama, she thought, would know what to do with this sort of information. She slid back behind the olive bush and waited for the scene before her to inevitably play out.
Olive bush? Why the fuck does she have an olive bush? What a bitch.
Because she's in the garden. She's in the other lady's garden.
What a fucking... I can't believe she has an olive bush. No, I'm like, why does Jerri grow olives? Like, go to the fucking Walmart like everyone else, Jerri.
The shrill sound of a phone alarm went off, and Bill pulled Jerri up from the recliner. Enough massage for the moment. Any more and I'll be able to pour you into a jam jar.
What?
I think he's like massaging her.
Oh,
too
he's
much.
like saying you're... I was almost said loose. Not loose. She's
saggy.
just so like...
Squishy.
He's like, damn bitch, you're so saggy I could put you in a jam jar and bottle you up.
Jerri smiled, shook herself, and said, "Oh, Bill, I do love it when you talk dirty."
Shook herself like a dog.
Oh, their tits flying and her ass flying.
It's like, no! And it's like,
Asanara nearly vomited into the nearest shrub. That's me.
That's the shrub. Me too. That's the shrub with the pubes on
Who
it.
knew that the girl with the dumbass name would have the most relatable? There goes my phone.
That fucking scared me. I thought someone was beating on our fucking car. My heart was racing.
I'm sorry. Is your heart racing because of what we're reading right now?
No! Ew! I thought we were getting broken into.
I don't think. Sorry.
I was about to say, our doors are unlocked. We're fucked. If we're supposed to break in.
Okay, Jerri and Bill both laughed as Bill went to transfer the champagne to the fridge and serve them their first bottle. They sat down on the patio, What?
Satay, yep.
Okay, with their backs to the onlookers and toasted themselves. After half a bottle, Jerri held Bill's hand and said, "Bill, I need a favor before you explain all this champagne business to me. I'm having this very large reception in 2 weeks' time for the charity, but I need a companion, partner if you'd like. If it helps, we'll be serving this champagne exclusively, so in a way we both be working. Could you find it in your busy schedule to accompany me?" Asanara switched on the video, zoomed in on the conversation, and left quietly, fuming 5 minutes later. "Jerri," Bill replied. "How could I not? Of course I will." Jerri smiled, got up, straddled him, and placed Bill's cock in her slit.
It sounds like that meme where the old man goes, yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Inner slit. Inner slit. Inner slit.
Oh, it makes me want to slit my fucking wrist.
Me too. I was about to make a slit wrist joke.
Okay. I'm just... when you said that, you started making that noise, and all I could think about, look at that squirrel with that fat ass nut. Anyway.
Just like Asinora with the... Not Asinora, Jerri with that fat ass
You see it in its
nut.
mouth? It has like a big fucking, like, tree nut in its mouth.
What a fat ass. Just like Jerri has a big fat ass nut in her mouth.
No, what I was thinking of was like in church, like you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Anyway, okay. Whilst winking at the neighbors on their balconies, her neighbors are
So
like,
she knows that they're watching.
"Oh yeah, she must get off on it
Creepy
or something."
bitch.
Thank you, Bill. Bill then started his talk on how to drink champagne properly, with Jerri sitting on him in the most intimate way possible, as well as moving gently up and down on his big fat cock. I put fat in there, but it's okay. He started off with the basics, noting the smell, color, and finally the taste of the wonderful liquid. I like that. I hate the way they said that.
I did too.
But I'm imagining her. She's riding the shit out of him, and he's just like, wine.
She's like...
He's like reading a manual on how to drink wine, and she's like, Bill.
She's
Bill.
like... She's like doing donuts on his parking lot.
Woo!
Disgusting.
Like he could be so unbothered. He's like, yeah, you gotta like the taste, the color, and she's like,
The taste, the color.
okay. Jerri became mesmerized as Bill took her through all the delicacies of such a wonderful drink. When they'd finished the second bottle, Jerri started to drift off to sleep. 5 hard days working in the city of London did that to a person. She was no exception. Riding up and down on Bill Badger's cock was the coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
Coup de grace, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, it's the last.
Is that the end of the chapter?
It is.
Thank God.
The next one is called Dr. Stud Gets Some Treatment.
So we will be reading that next time. I am thoroughly disgusted with that chapter.
We read 2 of them, so...
Yeah, and I'm going to say one more word to the audience before we sign off for the day. Slit.